Just call him Mr. Champions League. Cristiano Ronaldo, now wearing the colours of Juventus, who tonight face Paris Saint-Germain in the final at the Metropolitano here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined for...
One love, you're heading on your own love. Time not to be there. She says she won't care. Now you had something before you had nothing.
Where do I start, baby? I don't know. But you're a star, baby. That I'm sure. How did you get down here?
And no great surprise that Cristiano Ronaldo is the focus of everyone's attention.
Well, absolutely, it was a move that took everybody by surprise, but he's a serial winner. He wanted to challenge himself again, and he's certainly done that in this year.
From the people to the queen. You, they God. You, they God. Am I mistaken? Roy Bacon, a new face on the long time.
Well, excitement in the air. We've all known about this date for a long time, and the stage is set in the Spanish capital. For the UEFA. FIFA Champions League final. Hello everyone, I'm Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary as always on these big occasions by Lee Dixon. And we're approaching kick-off time here at the Estadio Metropolitano. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus Barcelona.
Got goosebumps just thinking about kick-off time. You've got to control your nerves. Playing in a game like this, it's all about the nerves. Nerves can be your friend, but they can also destroy you. Keep them under control.
And the PSG team looks like this. Gianluigi Buffon gets the nod in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Marco Verratti starts alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And the main striker today is Edinson Cavani, the Uruguayan. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Now here's Piqué. Sergio Roberto. Well, it's a bit hard to have Neymar in the starting 11 and not make him the focus of attention, Lee.
Well, absolutely. He is a brilliant footballer with the ball. Not so great without the ball. He will wait for the ball to come to him. As soon as he gets it, his dream is to dribble at defenders and beat them, and he's a pure Brazilian.
Now, Rabiot. Well, Barcelona in Champions League finals so often have that winning habit. Think back to the triumphs over Manchester United 2009 and again in 2011, Lee.
Well, the power of wearing that shirt can almost put you a goal up. And in the final, they'll use that Barcelona, they'll use their name.
Cavani. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Just wanted to get it out of there. Messi. And it's with Coutinho. No-nonsense clearance. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic. And he's got the beating of his opponent. And dispossessed. A goal for Barcelona. The Blaugrana out in front in the Champions League final.
So how important will that be for Barcelona to get their noses in front? That remains to be seen. Well, let's see that strike again. First time is always very, very difficult to strike a ball. The timing has to be right, the technique has to be right. But above all, you have to concentrate on the ball as it's coming to you. You know you're not going to take a touch. Concentration is everything.
Underway again with Barcelona in the lead. Edinson Cavani now. Neymar. Here's Mbappe. And it's Cavani. Effective challenge. Verratti dispossessed. Throw-in forthcoming for Barca. Samuel Umtiti. Lionel Messi. Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. Suarez! Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And up for grabs off the keeper. Coutinho. And he's fired it against the post. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Ivan Rakitic. Now Rabiot. And options in the centre. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! They are the team in charge.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
So 2-0 now. Verratti now. Edinson Cavani now. Neymar. Mbappe in the centre. Not really the ideal clearance. Draxler! Well, really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
Ivan Rakitic. And the pass weighted by Suarez. Lionel Messi! Splendid save from the keeper, danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
Useful ball to the near post. Well, clattered away. Mbappe with it. Ivan Rakitic. Barcelona have given us away. And Neymar showing magnificent vision. Cavani. And the cross is very much on. Now this could really lift spirits. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. I always think it's impossible, Lee, not to be moved when you're covering Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League, as the club motto tells you, Mesh que un club, more than just a football club.
Well, you feel that as soon as you come into the stadium, don't you? Even if the team's not playing particularly well, the fans let you know that they're here to support those famous Barcelona shirts, and they do it week in, week out.
And it's with Malcolm. And Messi. And he's beaten him here. Buffon, my goodness, what a save, Lee.
What a save, what a character. Love watching Buffon play.
Over it comes. Thumped clear. Relentless high pressing. Rakitic on the ball. Barca making progress. Suarez! He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Neymar. Losing possession a bit easily. Suarez. Thundered clear. And a throw-in it's going to be. Rakitic has seen his pass gobbled up. Neymar. The Blaugrana have given the ball away. Lionel Messi. Draxler. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. It's been whipped towards the near post. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Bodies forward and the break looks on. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Malcolm. Now Busquets. Luis Suarez. Given away by Barcelona. And that is that. 45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Verratti now. And green space galore for PSG. The tackle crisp and accurate. Ivan Rakitic. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And Messi. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. Lionel Messi has scored. One of the greatest players there's ever been.
Well, just look at this. They all back off him, and he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
Let's have another view of that goal. Now, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. And it's with Malcolm. Suarez. Coutinho. That's how to flummox the opposing defender. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Here's Mbappe. Draxler now. Well, it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
Cavani. Neymar. And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers make, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets.
Meunier. Mbappe with it. Rabiot. Here's Mbappe. A very attractive looking move, easy on the eye, but nothing there. And Sergio Roberto sloppy in possession. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Now Busquets. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And it's with Malcolm. Malcolm. And this time, it's in!
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does, and he scores.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. This is Neymar. Rabiot. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Can they hit on the break? Now Busquets. And now Coutinho. Mbappe with it. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. It's an excellent attack from PSG, but will there be an end product? This is Neymar. Lionel Messi. On the ball, Luis Suarez. And the pass weighted by Suarez. And it's with Coutinho. Terrific block there. It's a Barcelona corner. Fired over by Messi. It's still alive. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. He might be able to profit from the wide position. And Neymar with teammates to help him. Job done, ball one. Verratti dispossessed. Luis Suarez with the pass here. Well, great read there to intercept. Opportunity it is. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Here's Mbappe. Cavani with a slide rule pass. Well, that's the end of that for now. They've ceded possession, Barca. Rabiot. On the ball, Luis Suarez. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. Real chance. Pivotal moment defensively. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Messi. Rakitic on the ball. Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. And Messi with the goal. It's always strange when he doesn't get on target.
Well, just look at this. They all back off him, and he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Malcolm. Rakitic on the ball. Sloppy in possession. Draxler. So a throw-in here. 5 minutes left for play, and all pretty decisive. Well, that's not watertight defending. Will he play it in? Over the touchline for a throw-in. Now Busquets, giving the ball to the opposition that time. And it is Marco Verratti. Well, this might pay dividends. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does, and he scores.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. He just keeps going. No let-up. Sergio Busquets. We've had the official word. There will be immaculately placed by Cavani. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Rabiot, well, regaining possession for his side, cleverly. And now the wait is over. And ready for action. The date has been marked on calendars for months now, and the stage is set here in the Spanish capital for the UEFA Champions League final. Hello everyone, I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary as always by Lee Dixon, and we're just minutes away from kickoff here at the Estadio Metropolitano. Cavani with a slide rule pass, and the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead, weren't they? They just have to keep creating scoring opportunities, and surely the...
Malcolm. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Now Kurzawa. Draxler now. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And I can remember watching PSG when they didn't have the attached glamour that is part of the story now. And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? Clattered away. This is Neymar. Verratti. Given away. Leon, and attempting the through ball. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Corner for Barcelona. Corner kick played in. Well, clattered away. Now Jordi Alba. Here's Mbappe. Now Rabiot. Given away. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Just wanted to get it out of there. They have the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Lionel Messi. And Messi's incisive pass. Off the post and back in play. Crossing opportunity. And he's clear as lines. Rakitic. Staunch rearguard action. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Sergio Busquets. Job done, ball one. Neymar dispossessed. Easy meet. Threaded through by Draxler. Verratti. Terrific block from Jordi Alba. Can they take the lead? Throw in here for PSG. Meunier. And a throw in forthcoming. Verratti. Suarez. And the pass weighted by Suarez. It could be up for grabs. Great save following the close-range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
Barcelona have given us away. Verratti now. Read it superbly to take back possession. Good tackle. On the ball, Luis Suarez. And Lionel Messi giving it away. Not really like him. Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Ivan Rakitic. And now Coutinho. Here's Mbappe. This is Neymar. It's with Rabiot. Well, he's given us away. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Teamwork might be the key. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Verratti now. Now Kurzawa. Kylian. It's got to be Neymar. Well, you have to say, he's going to be very cross with himself.
Well, how's he missed it? It should be the first goal of the game.
Mbappe with it. Rabiot. Cavani! Simple save for the keeper.
Well, he had to pick the fly to the ball up, that was all. Got behind it. Good save.
It's with Rabiot. And Neymar. Can he take this chance? Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Lionel Messi. And it's with Coutinho. Lionel Messi. Is he capable of sparking something? And there's the whistle. Half-time it is. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Samuel Umtiti. Edinson Cavani now. Mbappe. And the pass by Mbappe. He'll be disappointed. Meunier. Rabiot. Well, he's lost it. Sergio Roberto. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. Mbappe with it. Verratti. Draxler. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. A goal for Barcelona. The Blaugrana out in front in the Champions League final.
So how important will that be for Barcelona to get their noses in front? That remains to be seen. Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
So the game has restarted, and it's Barcelona in front. Neymar. And now Coutinho. In total control of the ball as he runs, Coutinho. Well, clattered away. This is Neymar. PSG couldn't keep it. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Cavani. This is Neymar. And it's Julian Draxler. That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down. Barcelona free kick, it'll be here. Lionel Messi tries it! And the free kick from long range, he didn't miss by much, Lee.
No, I thought the ball would be coming into the box, but long-range free kick, he's had a go.
Failure to hold the ball on the part of Jordi Alba. This is Neymar. By no means on his own here. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Well, he's given it away. Verratti, and it's a quality pass, and the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Well, great read there to intercept. A matter of keeping his composure. Is it going to be? Maximum commitment, and he's given away the corner. And a deep corner into the centre of the area. Keeper's contribution, but what next? And it's Busquets. And cleared away. Sergio Busquets. Opportunity not. Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Sergio Roberto. Rakitic on the ball. Jordi Alba. Well, his opponent bamboozled. Sergio Roberto. And now Suarez. Suarez! Buffon, and keeping the opposition out is what he does.
Oh, he's brilliant at it as well. There's no one better.
Cavani coming off second best in the passing department. And really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah. Goalkeeper fully in control there.
Verratti. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Now Jordi Alba. Others to play it to. Now he's got to stay calm. He cuts it back. And it's a goal from Luis Suarez.
Well, just watch this. Absolutely brilliant. Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does, and he scores.
It's going their way, 2-0. This is Neymar. Di Maria. PSG on the move with purpose. What can they do from this particular position? Neymar. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Now regaining possession for his side cleverly. And I must say that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. Just a couple of minutes left for play. Jordi Alba. Ivan Rakitic. And it's with Coutinho. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. The cross lacking guile and accuracy. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Now here's Arturo Vidal. He made it look simple, really. And now the wait is over. Barca. There is nothing more prestigious than this. We await this year's UEFA Champions League final here at the magnificent Metropolitano Stadium in the Spanish capital, Madrid. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined for commentary as always on these occasions by the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus Barca, and he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, let's have a look at that again. All defenders look away. Nobody likes to see this. It's poor, you have to say, but it's important now that he puts his head back on and starts to concentrate on the rest of the game.
Well, that own goal has put them behind. Neymar. Draxler now. This is Neymar. Rabiot. Verratti. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And it's Cavani. He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Rabiot. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. It's been whipped towards the near post. Keeper did his job to begin with. Verratti dispossessed. Opportunity not. Thiago Silva's block. And for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
From down here, it looked as though he landed actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
Cheers, Jeff. And it's come off the keeper. Draxler, but they've lost possession. Thundered clear. Ivan Rakitic. And now Suarez. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Well, the quarter-final has tended to be the exit point for PSG in recent years, Lee. And 2 years ago, they had that wretched experience against Barcelona.
Yeah, absolutely. I always see Paris Saint-Germain as that smaller club, looking in at all the big clubs, waiting to be invited into the gang. And certainly now, the way they're playing, I think they're ready to be invited. I think the door's open. Walk on in.
Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. And sloppy from Rakitic. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. And you need your defender to take charge. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Verratti, given away. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Verratti, well, regaining possession for his side, cleverly. Tremendous ball played through, and ultimately up a cul-de-sac. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. And Neymar. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. And that's easy peasy for Buffon. Now Meunier. They've lost possession, Paris Saint-Germain. Rakitic on the ball. Didn't look great in possession then, Coutinho. Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Well, Barcelona will be happy if it stays like this. There's still some work to do in the second half, though. With the clock ticking down before their half-time cup of tea, it's important that the players stay concentrated.
And it's Julian Draxler. Neymar. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Robbed of possession, Coutinho. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Sergio Roberto. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Throw in here for PSG. Draxler. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Now Kurzawa. Verratti now. Meunier. Verratti. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Draxler now. Kurzawa. And Neymar. Mbappe in the centre. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Kurzawa. Cavani. Back from the byline. Verratti dispossessed. Rabiot. Given away by Verratti. Lionel Messi. Half-time then, and we're sorry for the pause in the proceedings here, Lee, because this has been a... Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Rakitic. Beautifully timed. Verratti now. They've given it away. And now Suarez. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. And Messi gives it a go! The free kick from distance just off target.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure the goalkeeper wasn't as well. It was close.
And the attack goes through Cavani. Well, great read there to intercept. And sloppy from Rakitic. Here's Mbappe. And cleared away. Throw in here for PSG. Verratti. Now Rabiot. Draxler now. And now Coutinho. Ivan Rakitic. Lionel Messi. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. He goes short. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Now Jordi Alba. Rakitic on the ball. And he's beaten him here. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Now Busquets. He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. Sergio Busquets. And Rakitic trying to ask questions. And somehow kept out by Gigi Buffon.
Wow, full length, full stretch. Oh, what a save.
Messi with the corner. Relentless high pressing. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Verratti now. Well, he's given us away. Suarez. Barca making progress. What can they do from this position? Draxler now. Well, they did have possession of the ball, but all that good work now counts for nothing. Coutinho! And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! A goal for the Blaugrana! Can they be stopped now?
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, a second goal for them here. Edinson Cavani now. It's an excellent attack from PSG, but will there be an end product? And they could get one back here. And the challenge, crisp and clean. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. And it's Julian Draxler. It's Neymar. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Draxler. This is Neymar. And it's Cavani. Good tackle. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Messi. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Given away. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
Barcelona players have to...
And Messi's incisive pass. The end product just wasn't there. Now Busquets. Now Meunier. And Meunier's lost the ball here. Well, can he make this move count? Well, that is how to run at defenders. And they deal with the threat this time. Rakitic has seen his pass gobbled up. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Great vision from Adrien Rabiot. Aimed towards Mbappe. It's still alive. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Draxler. Mbappe with it. Neymar. Well, let's see, does he meet Kylian Mbappe? And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Messi. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. He's failed to hold it, Neymar. Rakitic on the ball. Barca making progress. What can they do from this position? Putting them under the cosh. And it's Busquets. A quality diving save by Gianluigi Buffon.
Well, it's a masterclass in goalkeeping. Simple as that.
The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Sergio Busquets. Mbappe with it. Now Rabiot. Now Busquets. Always voracious, Verraz. And now the wait is over. Barca And ready for action. The date has been marked on calendars for months now, and the stage is set here in the Spanish capital for the UEFA Champions League final. Hello everyone, I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary as always by Lee Dixon, and we're just minutes away from kickoff here at the Estadio Metropolitano. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus Barcelona.
Well, thanks, Derek. Probably the biggest club competition in the world. The final at the end of that competition is always fully expected to be a great game, but you've got a lot of players involved who are very... What do they do on a night like this? There's nothing they can do. They can't kick a ball, but they certainly can use their brains. Do they change their game plan? Do they have a special game plan for a final like this? I suggest you've got here on merit. Just carry on doing what you...
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Buffon gets the nod in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Marco Verratti starts alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And the main striker today is Edinson Cavani, the Uruguayan. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Samuel Umtiti starts alongside Piqué in the middle of the defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Messi. And after the cross, defensive action called for. And Barca's corner. Well, he first hit the headlines as such an artist with the ball at his feet at a young age, Neymar, and safe to say he's pushed on, Lee.
Yeah, I think that's a good description of him, an artist. He does paint pictures on the football pitch. Really brilliant movement. Loves to take defenders on. He's a nightmare to play against, I'm sure.
Rakitic. Now Busquets. And it's with Coutinho. A goal for Barcelona. The Blaugrana out in front in the Champions League final.
So how important will that be for Barcelona to get their noses in front? That remains to be seen.
Underway again with Barcelona in the lead. Edinson Cavani now. Verratti now. PSG on the move with purpose. What can they do from this particular position? Samuel Umtiti. And dispossessed. Cavani! Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. So a throw in here. And it's with Malcolm. Now Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Lionel Messi. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early.
That's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. But a few years ago, we didn't really... And attempting the through ball. And the decision is one of offside here. Coutinho. Sergio Busquets. Barca making progress. What can they do from this position? Simple save for Gigi Buffon. Lionel Messi! And a diving save it was. I think that might have been for the cameras, Lee.
Well, he could have thrown his cap on that.
So a corner here. And he's clear as lines. Read it superbly to take back possession. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. This is Neymar. Verratti now. The Blaugrana have given the ball away. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And now Coutinho. Nowhere to go, really. He's being closed down. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Draxler. Now Rabiot. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Simple save for the keeper.
Well, he had to pick the fly to the ball up, that was all. Got behind it. Good save.
He's failed to hold it, Neymar. Rakitic. And Messi. Still possibilities. Neymar dispossessed. Verratti. Here's Marquinhos. Verratti now. Cavani. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And it's Cavani. Ter Stegen with a great save. And the PSG corner. And over comes the corner. Draxler! Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
Well, he had us on. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well, that's not the way to remain top of the list, to be taking free kicks.
No, his teammates will be looking at him. That was a really, really poor effort. I'm pretty sure he won't be on the next one.
Verratti. He's given us away. Edinson Cavani's in the vicinity. Barcelona have given us away. Big chance to get them on terms. And netting is Neymar.
Well, his speciality is getting the ball and putting it in the net. There's no one better. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Messi. Given away by Barcelona. Rakitic on the ball. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Beautifully timed. Suarez. Can they cut up in the defence with the through ball? Edinson Cavani now. Neymar. Rakitic on the ball. Verratti. And there's the whistle. to the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Cavani. Well, is he going to give them the advantage? Corner given to PSG. And that's a deep corner. Well thumped clear. Verratti now. Draxler! And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Very clever defending by Ivan Rakitic. Excellent first half from Neymar in this game, Lee.
Well, there's never a bad time to score a goal, but just before half-time can be crucial. And he's got his team back in this game. What can he produce in the second half?
Given away. Suarez. And Messi. Competence from the keeper.
Yeah, concentration for goalkeepers. He was spot on there.
And it's gone in.
Well, as we see, there'll be an inquest between keeper and defenders. He'll be saying, where were you? And they'll be saying, why didn't you catch it?
PSG chasing this game. Let's see if they can succeed on that front. Draxler. Might be a chance here. And offside it is. Sergio Busquets. And Suarez outfoxed by the defender in that case. He just keeps going, no let-up. Fine cross into the middle. And so it will be a corner. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. This is Neymar. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Malcolm. Rakitic. Verratti. Edinson Cavani now. This is Neymar. And the Parisians have lost possession. And it's with Malcolm. Rakitic on the ball. And Messi's incisive pass. Can they convert? And it's a goal from Luis Suarez.
Well, just watch this. Absolutely brilliant. Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, that's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Here's Mbappe. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Excellent challenge. Suarez. Lionel Messi. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Rabiot. And, oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. Given away. Lionel Messi. Marquinhos with the block. They've given it away. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Draxler. It's with Rabiot. Effective challenge. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Now Rabiot. And it's Cavani. 15 minutes remaining. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Ivan Rakitic electing to play it forward. Verratti. Here's Mbappe. And given away. This is Neymar. Kurzawa. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Simple save for the keeper.
Well, he had to pick the fly to the ball up, that was all. Got behind it. Good save.
He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Just wanted to get it out of there. Rakitic on the ball. Interesting idea from Suarez. Messi might be in here. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Will there be a tangible end product? The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Now, suffice it to say, that wasn't a high-quality free kick.
No, practice makes perfect. I think he's had a week off.
Meunier. Kylian Mbappe. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Neymar. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Mbappe with it. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Neymar. Rakitic cutting it out. Marquinhos. Verratti. They've given it away. And now the wait is over. Barcelona have done it. The Champions League trophy will return to Catalonia.
Well, magnificent end to a long, long, hard season. Eventually they've got their rewards and fully justified.
Well, for one team, it's a story of celebration. For the other, bitter disappointment. But the Barca players will remember this night for the rest of their lives. And as a player, Lee, as a Barcelona player in this case, this is what you want to experience.
Well, it is. You have expectations at the start of the season, all those long, hard training sessions in pre-season. You kind of need a goal to get through that pain, and focusing on winning trophies for Barcelona will be that carrot that they need.
It's Barcelona's Champions League. And they've got to savour this. It's not every night this comes along.
Cumbia, porro, maraca, todo lo que trajimos. Colombia, Brasil, por aquí estamos reunidos. Un sonido diferente.
There is nothing more prestigious than this. We await this year's UEFA Champions League final here at the magnificent Metropolitano Stadium in the Spanish capital, Madrid. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined for commentary as always on these occasions by the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. It's Barcelona facing Manchester City.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both.
And that's very much in the repertoire of Aguero. Well, it might still work out for them. And that is offside. Sergio Busquets. Sergio Roberto. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Sterling, but he's been a bit casual in possession. Manchester City did lift a European trophy, the Cup Winners' Cup, back in 1970. You grew up watching them, Lee, but that would have been just before your time, I think.
Yeah, only just though, I missed that one. But it's nice to see them now playing at a higher level and producing European football that we're all proud of, and certainly got my Manchester City supporters cap on. Well, it's in the cupboard anyway.
Far from typical of Aguero to give it away in that fashion. Fernandinho. And this is Sané. Might be a chance here.
Well, Derek, we all love to see early goals, and we nearly got one there, but the keeper decided against it.
Rakitic has lost it here. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And he opted for subtlety with the chip just over.
Well, I wouldn't take the chip on, but he did. He's a bit unlucky, to be honest with you, Derek.
De Bruyne now. He's such an intelligent player, Fernandinho. Lionel Messi. Suarez. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, just in case you don't think Manchester City have a pedigree when it comes to European finals, they did lift the Cup Winners' Cup in 1970, beat Aguero! Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
Here's Mahrez. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Easy meet. Rakitic on the ball. And now Suarez. Cut out by Otamendi. Rakitic. Now Mendy. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Sané has it. This is Vidal. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic. Crossing opportunity. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. Incision with the pass from Kevin De Bruyne. Mahrez. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic has it now, as they continue to go forward with purpose. Didn't look great in possession then, Coutinho. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Sané. At times you think he has a sixth sense, Arturo Vidal. Rakitic on the ball. Lost possession. Ivan Rakitic. Sané. Beautifully timed. Rakitic on the ball. Read it superbly to take back possession. Ivan Rakitic. Just drifted into the illegal position. Offside, in the opinion of the officials. Here's Mahrez. Fernandinho with it. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Given away by Busquets. Fernandinho with it. Given away by City. Ivan Rakitic. Let's see if he can spring Messi with this pass. Routine, really. Given away. Walker failed to hold it. On the ball, Luis Suarez. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Suarez. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Ivan Rakitic. Well, he's given us away. Half-time then in this. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. On the ball, Luis Suarez. And he's made headway. Does he have the beating of the goalkeeper? Clattered away. Sloppy, Jordi Alba. And now Suarez. Ivan Rakitic. Suarez. De Bruyne now. Barcelona moving the ball swiftly and finding themselves in a promising position. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Great save following the close-range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
Played into the centre of the box. No-nonsense clearance. Crossing possibilities. Suarez. Coutinho. Fine reaction save from the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeping at its best. Really, really top draw.
The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Might be a chance here. They've given it away. Rakitic. And he has just veered into an offside position this time. Did so well to win it back there, Vidal. Rakitic. The Blaugrana have given the ball away. And this is Sané. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And Lionel Messi giving it away, not really like him. Ivan Rakitic. And can he put it away? Well, really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
Well, regaining possession for his side, cleverly. Suarez. Now Mendy. Ivan Rakitic. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Sergio Aguero has it. Sané. It's been aimed towards the front post. Lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Ivan Rakitic. Vidal passing, but losing out in that battle of wits. Given away by City. Lionel Messi. And the defender takes care of business. Throw-in forthcoming for Barca. Sergio Roberto. And Messi. And cleared away. Lionel Messi. Arturo Vidal. And a strong tackle. The object of the exercise is to keep them out. The concession of a corner here. Fired over by Messi. Not messing around with that clearance. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And here's Busquets. Well, great read there to intercept. City know that wide area is really opening up. Options around him. And sent in by Sané. Might be a chance here. And Aguero. Aguero! Rakitic on the ball. Suarez. Sergio Aguero has it. Excellent ball by Aguero. Now the task is to remain focused. De Bruyne at the ready. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Walker. David Silva. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. 5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. Sergio Roberto. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Good vision from Gabriel Jesus. And crossed in there. Oh, it's gone in for Manchester City. How about that near the end of this Champions League final?
Well, here's the replay. I always tell young defenders to stop the cross, and this is why. When the ball comes in, it's perfect, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. Great header.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Given away by City. Well, now in a dangerous position. Across from Sané. Splendid save to foil the header lead.
Yeah, it was. Goalkeepers are there for that reason. Strikers score. Goalies have got to keep the ball out of the net.
Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, body in the way. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. And firing it into the area. And the defender takes care of business. The whistle goes in the final.